Like, how did you get involved in skiing? Because you're
I,
originally from West Virginia, right?
I was born in West Virginia, and my dad, I remember one time was home for a little bit in about 1941. I was, let's see, I was 5 years old, and it was wintertime, and we lived right in the middle of the Allegheny Mountains. The fact is, where we live, there's a ski area called Snowshoe now. And back in those days, well, that's not right exactly where we live, but it was close to there. But where we live, this little town called, I think the name of it was Spruce. And the only way you could get into it was railroad work car. And anyway, my dad came home on a furlough, and he says, "I got something for you." So he brings his stuff out, and what it was a barrel stave, a couple barrel staves. If you've seen barrels, and then you got that big old metal piece. Well, what this thing was shaped of was like this. Be like a lot more like a water ski. So he took this piece of leather, put the thing on, got the boots, sanded the bottom of the barrel stave off, and says, "Here's what you do: just go down." Well, he's the blame. He got to where he hated me skiing because I was going to screw up my football, and hated me skiing. But he's the one that started it, and that was 1941. But I couldn't really call that skiing. And it wasn't till after the war, when we moved to California, that I started skiing. And so anyway, and that was at Yosemite, and that was it. So 1947 was really about the time I started skiing. And then, but where I was fortunate is I was able to ski with some really, really, really good skiers. And during a way, at first, I couldn't keep up with them, but with Buick and a bunch of these guys, Gardner Smith and a bunch of guys. But
How'd you get in with those guys?
basically just skiing, and I just, how a lot, you see somebody good, and so you want to ski like them, so you start skiing with them. And so, but the great thing about it was, I'd be 5 minutes behind them. They'd stand there and wait for me, and then eventually I got to where I could keep up. So, but that's how I started, and I haven't stopped yet. The only thing is now when I ski, I need to ski with a ski valet, because if I fall, I'll never get up. I've got 2 knees that are gone. I've got 2 shoulders that are gone. And anyway,
Well,
so now I'm lucky if I can get off the hill.